my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my updated brow routine, and I've always gotten this requested. My brow routine has changed a little bit. I think I used to do them a little bit more thick and very on your face. For somebody, this still might be a little bit too crazy. I might be looking at this, you know, in a few years and be like, what the hell was I thinking? I feel like my routine is really easy. Like, if I could do my brows, you could do your brows. Because if you watch my tutorials, girl, you know damn right I got no brows. I feel like I'm bald. I'm not a hairy person. I've never had eyebrows. I'm pretty much drawing on like bare skin. So this is my brow routine right now. I really hope that you guys find it helpful. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start off by using this Build Brow in the number 12 by It Cosmetics. And I love that it has a spoolie. So I'm going to go ahead and use a spoolie first. And I'm just going to go ahead and comb out the brows upwards because I am going to show you guys how I pluck them out. So for tweezers, I use any regular tweezers. These are probably like $2 or $3, nothing special. So I'm just going to go ahead and tweeze out the hairs that I do not want. I really don't recommend you plugging out your own brows. As you can see, mine are not in the best shape. I haven't had nicely shaped brows in a really long time, so I should really consider going to a professional. But you know what? That's why we got makeup, so we could just fix it. By the way, if you do see my brows a little bit patchy, I am trying to let them grow out. I want them a little bit thicker. That is why they look a little bit weird, but yeah. Alright, so now time to draw in the brows. I love this brush because the way it's shaped is going to draw in the eyebrow hairs individually, so that is definitely something I need. Alright, so for my brows, I use Makeup Geek, Corrupt, and Mocha. A lot of people think it's weird that I use eyeshadows for my brows, but I've been doing this for over a year and I actually really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and comb the brows up first. This is going to really help underline them. So if you do have really thin brows and you want to make them look more thick, you can definitely underline them a little bit lower than your natural brow. As you can see, I'm just filling in the empty spaces that I have because, like I said, I'm trying to have my brows grow out a little bit more so they're kind of patchy. I'm going to then blend out the product upwards because if you just go in with more eyeshadow, it's going to look very dark and very unnatural. So you want to make sure you first blend out where you underlined it, if you know what I mean. So now I'm just filling the rest of the outer part of the brow in, and the way I'm shaping the brush, it's really helping to create the little hairs. But for the outer brows, I don't really focus too much, oh my god, I don't really focus too much on creating the individual hairs. I mostly concentrate that in the inner part of the brows. So now what I just did, anytime I feel like it's getting too dark, I just go in with a spoolie just to soften it. So now going into the inner part, I think this is the most important part because you can sometimes make it look very harsh if you apply too much. So I underlined it and then I started bringing the product upwards. The way that the brows or the brow brush is shaped, it's drawing the individual hairs for me. Sometimes I get a little frustrated, so I actually tilt the brush and create the brow hairs myself. And again, I go back in with a spoolie to soften it up. After that, I just kind of mess with the brows. I fill them in a little bit more, just any empty spaces or anything like that. For some reason, I was really struggling with this brow that day. Sometimes I'd get them done quickly, or there's just days like this where I just take forever. On the other hand, this brow, I did it so quickly, which is really weird because this is my hard brow. And you know when you have like your easy brow and your hard brow? Well, this is my hard brow, but I did it super quick. So I'm just underlining the brow. I'm just filling the outer part in like I did with the other brow. Same technique, you know, I just want to go ahead and show you me doing this brow as well. Alright, so again, I'm underlining in the inner part and I'm bringing the product upwards. I'm sorry if I'm laughing. My sister was making me laugh, so just ignore that. And then I'm just angling the brush to draw the individual hairs. And yeah, pretty much I just go ahead and fill in the rest of the brow. Nothing special. Oh, and I forgot to mention, sometimes when I feel like I did them a little bit too thick, I'll just go in with my fingers and just clean it up, pretty much what I'm doing right here. right before I am done, I just go back in the inner part and apply a little bit more individual hairs, or not apply, I'm sorry, draw in more individual hairs. So that is my brow routine, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did find it helpful, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!